Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Christy Vann with Fantastic Finances and I teach velocity banking on this channel. But today I'm going to change it up just a little bit. I'm pretty excited about this one because I have been getting questions and comments about a comment I made in a previous video that a family could eat for $75 per person per month. And so a lot of people are wanting to look at that food budget because we really do spend too much money on food and eating out. So I wanted to share this little bit of wisdom that I gained so that you all can see if you too can get your food budget under a whole lot better control. My two older daughters have moved out, so now we are a family of three, and the idea for us was $75 a week would be our food budget, and then we would have other of $75 a week. So you have to buy detergent, you have to have cleaning supplies, some people need diapers for their babies, a lot of people need a lot of different things, so you need to figure out what is right for you. But when it comes to your food, there's no excuses here. $75 a month will feed one person, and that is $75 per month, not a week. So my food budget was $75 per week for just the three of us. I increased it a little bit just because I got a little nervous. But if you do have a family of four and you think that you need $100 per month per person, then take it, because $400 a month is so much better than the $1,600 to $2,000 a month that I was spending just on food and eating out for my family of three. So you can get it under control, and this is a great method that you can learn that really wakes you up and makes you aware to what you're spending when you go to the grocery store. So let's talk about it. So I take an envelope just like this. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can just be something they sent you in the mail to mail a bill back. Whatever it is, you just need an envelope. You need to draw lines. So we're going to be doing it for a 4-week month. So that gives you 4 weeks to budget your food. Now, the first thing that you want to do is go to your kitchen. Go look in your refrigerator, look in your freezer, look in your cupboards. Write down everything that you already have that you do not need. Do you have chicken? Do you have beef? Do you have taco shells? Do you have spaghetti? I mean, you want to look and see what you have in your cupboards first. You write down what you and your family enjoy eating, and then you look in your cupboards, and if you have supplies for a few days in there, then go ahead and make that list. I put a list on the refrigerator. Now, I'm going to share a secret. I don't like to cook. I've never liked to cook, but my husband, he doesn't seem to have a problem with it. He likes being a YouTube cook. So he will look up different recipes that YouTubers are doing out there. And when I come home after work of a day, wow, he has my meal and my home ready for me. And it is quite a life. So if you have a husband that his schedule allows him to take the time to cook and to clean, and he wants to be a Mr. Mom, you've got it made, Missy. So take care of that one. But the other thing about my husband is that he lets me do the shopping. So whatever I bring home, he's like, hey, I can make something out of this. I'll look it up on YouTube and I'll make something new for you. So it's a really good situation. And so I do the grocery shopping. I know how much I spend, and I'm the one that was looking this up that day. So when you get your envelope, you put your month on the very top, grocery and other. So like for me and my family, it was $75 a week. And so you will kind of keep this like your check register, okay? So $75, this is my budget for the food, $75 a week. So I go to the grocery store and I spend $55. That leaves me $20, and you'll write it down just like that so that you will know exactly what you have left for this week. Now, don't get overwhelmed. A week is 6-7 days is all that you have to shop for with this. And when you get that in your mind, it's only 6 days. I get to go grocery shopping again in 6 days. So look at it that way. Take your mind off of the whole month, and let's divide it down into weeks when it comes to your food, because it allows your mind to calm down and say, oh, okay, it's just 6 or 7 days. I can do this. So you go to the grocery store, and after you've looked in your cupboards and after you've looked through the refrigerator and the freezer to see what you already have, then plan your grocery shopping based on what you need. So if you've got enough to get you through 2 or 3 days at home, then just get the things that you need to finish out the rest of that week. So if this right here, the $55, got you through the rest of your week, then you don't need to spend anymore. That right there would be extra on top of the extra you're gaining by doing this $75 a week, okay? That is for a family of 3 is what I figured. For a family of 4, it would be $100 a week. Then on your other, you'll give yourself another $75, okay? This will allow you to buy laundry detergents, because you have to have things like cleaning supplies. Some people need diapers for their children. You just need things. So the other is the little things that you get at the grocery store that are not included in your actual food. Now, some people that I watch on YouTube, they can get by with this and their supplies. You can do it. I'm telling you, you can do it. I was so surprised the day that I learned about this. It was a Saturday. I was heading out anyway. I had been watching this video, and I said to my daughter, I said, there is no way one person cannot get by with $75 a month on food expense. There's no way. I am here to tell you there is a way. Like they say, where there's a will, there's a way. But it's so much easier than you're even going to believe, because I was shocked. I could not believe that we could do it, and we did it, okay? So my $1,600 to $2,000 food bill that I was consistently having every month literally came down to $300 a month, and it was absolutely amazing. So you can do it, and I hope you try it. So let's talk about how to fill in the rest of this. So let's say that you went to the grocery store, and instead of it being $55, let's say it was $100. Let's just say that you saw some things that might even get you through the next week even better if you bought a bigger bulk like at Sam's or whatever. So if you spent $100 and you're only allowing yourself $75 in the week, you do not come down here and grab from this week. No, you don't do that. You go side to side. So if you overspend here, then that means that you only have $50 left over here, okay? That way you're not coming to the end of your month and not having anything for groceries. That way you don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm out of control. This is more than enough. This is $150 in a week that you will not spend it all once you get really organized in doing this. When you go through your cabinets, your cupboards, your refrigerator, you look and see what you already have. Every week you will do that. The rule is you go to the grocery store 1 time a week. 1 time. And that's it. So get there, get what's on your list, Don't buy any extras. Get what you need to get you and your family by for 6 or 7 days. It is so easy. You have got to try this. So when you're in the grocery store and you're paying, and you probably are going to have less than your $75 a week or whatever, your $100 a week for a family of 4, you're going to have to figure that out for you. So let's say it came to $70. This is your receipt. You have $5 left for the week, which is more than enough for a gallon of milk maybe. I don't know if you can get a carton of eggs in there or not now, but you possibly could. So you would write down your balance that you have left for the week so you know. And then you would come over here on, you would write $70. And then your balance of $5, and then you will stick the receipt inside of your envelope. This works. It keeps you aware of what you're spending, and it's exciting because you're like a challenge. This is a challenge to see if you can get by with spending less money on food, and if you can stay within that budget. I promise you, you can if you work it, because it works. I've done it, I know. So after you stick the receipt in there, you will, at the end of the week, you will see how much that you spent. You'll be so proud of yourself because you kept it under your allotted amount, and it is really going to make a difference in your food bill. So let's imagine that you get into this plan and you save yourself, let's say you're like me and you save yourself $1,000 to $1,500 a month just on food. So let's just say it's $1,000. So if you have $1,000 that you are saving in your food bill, this now is cash flow, and this goes right into what we talk about with our velocity banking. So if you have a $12,000 student loan out there that you want to get rid of, you can get rid of it now in 12 months just with adding the extra $1,000 cash flow. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it? This thing's been hanging over your head for how many years now, and you can pay it off just by adjusting your food bill a little bit. It is a great plan. I think that you all would really enjoy trying this envelope system. I want to give a shout out to Jordan Page, Fun Free or Cheap, I think, or Fun Cheap or Free, something like that is her YouTube. She's a great YouTuber. If you want to know anything about keeping a house, about spending when it comes to running a household, she is terrific. She has a family of 10, so she knows all about what it takes to save for groceries and supplies. She also, discusses doing laundry for a family that big. So there are several things that you can gain wisdom from her on. If you want to slide over to her channel and check her out, I think you would really enjoy her because she's got a lot of wisdom that I don't have because I never ran a household that big. But it really helps financially to watch people and how they run the household. And then you will know, okay, that's how they're doing this. And maybe it'll give you ideas for your own family's future. Maybe you want to have more children and you can't figure out how you're going to afford it. Well, maybe things like this is the plan. I do appreciate your comments and questions on YouTube because this has been overwhelming. You all have been so gracious and just helping me to meet my goals as well, and I appreciate that so much. But my main goal is to help you find financial freedom, for you to find the peace that you need to live your everyday best life, because today is the first day of the rest of our lives and we want to do it in joy. So be blessed and have a great weekend.